Yo, B-Boy Boxing, what's happening, world? I'm back at it once again, man. Post-fight review. Kubrat Pulev versus Dereck Chisora. Yet again, another rematch I'm covering. I believe the first fight was like in 2016. Controversial fight, if I remember correctly, the fight was in Bulgaria, and it was a controversial decision. And here we are again in the second fight, close fight, controversial decision. No, not in my point of view, but very good fight. The man Derek Chisora, he eked out a he eked out a W. You know what I mean? This fight really could have gone either way. I had this fight slightly in favor of Derek Chisora, 7 rounds to five, and I thought he deserved the W. You know what I mean? Derek Chisora, man, was trying to pot shot, kind of catch the man Kubrat Pulev. The first 2 rounds I gave it to Derek Chisora. You know what I mean? The man was being aggressive. You know what I mean? Throwing his jab, clinching a lot too, and you could see that was actually wearing down the man Kubrat Pulev, and Derek Chisora was clinching from round one. But he was throwing some mean overhand rights. He was on the ropes a lot, especially in the second half. But I thought he was counterpunching effectively, you know what I mean? Especially due to the fact that, Kuba Pulev was missing a lot of shots. He threw the jab. Pulev has one of the best jabs in the heavyweight division. This is only his third loss of his career. And all his two previous losses before this were world title shots, whether it was with Vladimir Klitschko or Anthony Joshua. But Derek Chisora got back with what's his name, Don Charles, his former trainer, and he got the W tonight. You know what I mean? Even in the final round, Derek Chisora was on the ropes a lot, but I had him really winning the round because he was landing the big overhand rights, and Kubra Pulev was missing a lot of shots. You know what I mean? Both guys drew blood. It was a war. Kubra Pulev had his moments. I mean, he had at least 5 moments on my card, 5 rounds. His jab was finding a home, and due to the fact that there were times where Chisora was on the ropes and not throwing back any punches, and the man, what's his name, was being the aggressor, Kubra Pulev, I had to give him them rounds, you know what I mean? But the first 2 rounds is really what, in my card, is really what really won this match. Chisora this fight. He even won round 12 on my card. Yeah, I mean, but him starting off fast and getting 2 rounds in the bag, they held up for him in the long run. You know what I mean? So very good fight. This was a close fight. It's in the UK. I had no doubt in my mind that even though it might have looked like a draw or could have gone either way, I had no doubt in my mind in the second fight, if it's close, just like it was today, the judges would have it in favor of the man Chisora, especially him fighting on home ground. You know what I mean? But gotta give it up to both fighters, two old heads. You know, Vladimir Klitschko. I'm sorry, Vitaly Klitschko. I think that was the first time I even knew Derek Chisora is when he challenged Klitschko, Vitaly for the strap. You know what I mean? Then I got to following him with the fight with David Hay, and he got stopped in 5 rounds. You know what I mean? So that's up to today. More than likely, possibly might be David Hay's best W of his career, and especially due to the fact that there's a lot of tension in that fight. So I gotta give it up to both fighters. Congratulations to Ward, Derek Chisora. He secures himself the dub. B-Marsh Boxing, leave your thoughts and comments. What would you like to see next for Derek Chisora? He's been talking about he wants Deontay Wilder. I'd love to see that fight, you know what I mean? I'd love to see that fight. And Deontay Wilder, I'm not sure what he's going to do for the foreseeable future of his career or who his next fight's going to be. But that's a damn good fight, him versus Derek Chisora. just due to the fact that there's a lot of people out there who think that Derek Chisora could win the fight. You know, just like a lot of people thought Luis King Kong Ortiz would beat Deontay Wilder, or all these guys that they did pick with Dominique Brazil, or in that case, we'd love to see the fights just so we can see whether people know what they're talking about or right or not. All right, be Marsh Boxing. Your thoughts and comments. I'm gone. Peace.